Next on News 3 Now at 10, highway construction is taking its toll on Monroe. How are the city businesses coping? And the founders of Madison's Rastafarian Church were released on bail yesterday and already found themselves back behind bars. Plus, the Virginia Beach community is mourning after Friday's mass shooting. News 3 Now at 10 starts now.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at 10.
Leaders in the city of Monroe say highway construction has caused problems for people trying to get in and out of town. But as our Adam Duxter explains, it's not just commuters who have been feeling the impacts.
Well, Amanda, it's been months in the making, but Highway 11 here in Monroe is still torn up as part of a complete restoration project. And while people here say the progress is nice to see, it's also taken away one of the main ways to get into town. If you visit the Alpen Cheese in Monroe, you'll likely see this man, Tony Skrotkin.
Just snack on it, cook with it, you know, or things like that.
Who has worked here for over a decade and earned quite a reputation.
People come from all over. They come from Alaska, they come from California, of course Texas, Florida, the eastern states, you know, all the way up to Maine.
But as of late, those customers have had a harder time getting to him.
We just have to fight it through.
The construction on nearby Highway 11 taking away a main entrance to his store.
I probably miss on certain days 5, 6, maybe 7, 8 customers, you know, that kind of go by and then they see, oh, we couldn't get out, and then they're gone. And but I certainly hope they're coming back.
But it's not just Tony's store. Leaders say the whole city has seen the negative impacts the construction has brought.
There's definitely been some adjustments for everybody in the city. It really has hampered some of the tourists that would like to come into Monroe for a day. The normal exit they would normally take isn't the new route for them.
Tony says for now, it's a process of reminding people he's still there.
We want to let the people know that we are open. You know, we have a lot of good access from the south.
And counting on his regulars to help in the meantime.
People know where we are at, you know, if they take a little bit of extra time to come and find us.
And despite all of this, Skrotkin says he's still excited to see this construction because he's looking forward to how good things will be when it's all said and done. He said he's looking forward to smooth roads for years to come. In Monroe, Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
The city of Monroe says if you are planning a visit, the best thing to do is visit their Chamber of Commerce website, which will include alternate routes to help you get to where you're going. Just into the Channel 3000 Alert Center, Milwaukee police are investigating after 3 people were shot at a popular theater near UW Milwaukee tonight. Police responded to a call just after 8:20 at the Miramar Theater. Officials are saying none of the injuries are life-threatening. A Summer Jam concert was happening at the theater tonight. New at 10, police are investigating after a dead body was found floating in the Beaver Dam River. Officials say 2 kayakers found the body around 2 this afternoon in the water between Cooper Street and Highway 151 near St. Peter's Cemetery. Police aren't releasing the person's name until family is notified. Anyone with information is asked to call Beaver Dam Police. More local news tonight. The founders of a Rastafarian church in Madison were arrested again within a day of being released on bond. 23-year-old Dylan Bangert was arrested around 8:30 last night on 2 charges of possessing marijuana and felony bail jumping. 39-year-old Jesse Schwark was arrested this morning on a domestic-related disorderly conduct charge and 2 bail jumping charges related to his previous arrest. Authorities raided the Lion of Judah Church Wednesday morning and arrested Bangert and Schwark. The court ordered on Friday that they not possess any controlled substances, including THC, while out on bond. Let's get a look at your first alert weather with Dana Fulton out on the patio. It seems like the rain is wrapping up.
Yes, we do still have one little shower we're keeping an eye on right around the Janesville area, moving through Rock County. But most of the rain, of course, the strong thunderstorms that we had earlier this afternoon and evening now out of here. I do have the lightning indicator turned on. And as you can see right now on our Doppler track, no lightning popping up for us currently with that storm that is sliding through along the state line. About 60 degrees right now in Madison, 61 in Janesville. So we've dropped a little bit. Of course, from our afternoon highs, we were in the mid-70s for our highs earlier today. Our breeze is going to stay fairly calm, anywhere from 6 to 12 miles per hour overnight. Tomorrow, we're looking at sunshine and highs in the upper 60s. Should be a really pleasant Sunday. And much of the work week isn't looking too bad either. We'll take a closer look at what's ahead in just a few minutes. Amanda?
Thank you, Dana. Thousands of homes are in danger of flooding as water levels rise along the Mississippi and Arkansas rivers. Many roads are underwater and hundreds of homes already saturated. President Trump has signed a disaster declaration for 16 counties affected by flooding in Arkansas. On Friday, the National Weather Service reported a levee along the Arkansas River breached. Now emergency officials say the flooding was actually caused by an outside berm and the levee is intact. But officials are still warning that could change as record waters flow along the river. A gunman killed a dozen people using 2 handguns he purchased legally in a mass shooting in Virginia yesterday. Virginia Beach police identified him as 40-year-old Dwayne Craddock, a longtime city employee. CBS News' Errol Barnett has the latest.
We have multiple live victims that are coming out.
It was pure terror Friday as a government employee went on a shooting rampage against his own colleagues.
Suspect is Dwayne Craddock.
Police say 40-year-old Dwayne Craddock, who had been employed for 15 years at Virginia Beach's public utility, is the suspect. Craddock used his key card to access the building, then unloaded his .45 caliber handgun equipped with a high-capacity magazine and silencer. The shooter randomly targeted employees in the building. Law enforcement responded immediately with a heavy presence.
There was probably about 20 of us in an office crammed in. We barricaded the door.
Just as 4 Virginia police officers entered the building following the sound of gunfire.
We have the shooter isolated in a stairwell on the east side on the 2nd floor.
After a sustained running gun battle, the suspect was killed. CBS News has learned the weapon was purchased recently, locally and legally by the suspect, with additional weapons recovered both at the scene of the massacre and here at Craddock's home.
I didn't think that I'd come home and find out that it was the man above me.
James Cervera has been police chief here for more than 4 decades. This morning he told us while the 4-minute response time by police likely saved lives, no survivor will be unchanged. Investigators say they do not know why Craddock did it.
No one right now, witness, gave us any indication of what he might have been saying.
1 contractor and 11 employees of the public utility are among the deceased.
We have just informed the families. You can imagine what they're going through.
Virginia Beach City Manager Dave Hansen.
The lives of 12 people were cut short by a senseless, incomprehensible act of violence. So today, we all grieve.
Now, we've been watching as people have added to the growing memorial over my left shoulder that will likely continue for some time. President Trump ordered all government buildings, including U.S. embassies overseas, to fly the American flag at half-staff to pay respects for those lost in this attack. Errol Barnett, CBS News, Virginia Beach, Virginia.
President Trump also said in a tweet this morning that the federal government is there and will be for whatever the citizens of Virginia Beach may need. And the Virginia Beach community is joining together after that mass shooting. Local churches are holding vigils to bring the community together tonight, and a local theater is pledging 100% of ticket sales for 3 upcoming concerts to the families of the victims. To learn more about the victims of Friday's tragedy, visit our website, channel3000.com. A Department of Homeland Security report describes unsanitary conditions and extreme overcrowding at a Texas processing facility for migrants. The Paso del Norte Processing Center sits on the edge of Ciudad Juarez. Employees say the center is only designed to hold 125 people at a time, but the Inspector General says there were 750 people on May 7th and 900 on May 9th. The department said it's concerned about the health and safety of everyone involved. Dr. Bert Johansson treated patients coming out of that center.
But you can see there was a big tent, and yes, and they have water and facilities, but this is the ground that the kids were telling me about. See, it's not even paved, it's kind of rocky. These Border Patrol posts are not designed to hold these kind of people.
DHS Acting Secretary Kevin McAleenan agrees the problem needs to be fixed and says it will be corrected by the end of November 2020. The Inspector General considers the situation critical and recommends immediate action. Houston police say remains of a child found in a bag in Arkansas could belong to missing 4-year-old Malia Davis. The toddler was reported missing early last month by her mother's former fiance, Darion Vence. He initially told police he had been abducted by a group of men, but investigators found signs of decay in his car and blood evidence in his apartment. Vance was arrested and allegedly told a family advocate he dumped Malia's body in Arkansas. He claimed it was an accident. Authorities are still waiting for a positive identification of the remains. Wisconsin Democrats are gathering this weekend in Milwaukee for the party's state convention. Evers gave the keynote address tonight. He talked about his partial veto powers, calling them some of the most powerful in the country. Right now, Republican legislators continue revising Evers' state budget and have already removed some of the signature proposals of his spending plan. Evers can use veto powers to erase or rewrite Republican spending proposals. And as Wisconsin Democrats gather in Milwaukee, several 2020 Democratic frontrunners took the stage today at the California Democratic Convention. But no moment may have been more strange than when Kamala Harris was on stage. The California senator was participating in a debate this afternoon when a protester jumped on stage and took the microphone. Harris stepped off stage as the man was grabbed by security and escorted away. No word yet on who he was, but you can see that he was wearing a press badge. Jeopardy champion James Holzhauer is adding to the list of charities he's donating part of his winnings to. He and his wife just donated $10,000 to the nation's leading K-12 dropout prevention organization. Holzhauer is a professional gambler and the second ever Jeopardy contestant to surpass $2 million in winnings. He has also donated to a Nevada charity for the homeless, the Ronald McDonald House, and the Las Vegas Natural History Museum. Coming up on News 3 Now at 10, gotta catch 'em all. We take you to the Pokemon competition that took over Monona Terrace today. And getting more visitors to state parks, how families are enjoying the free weekend. That's when News 3 Now at 10 continues. Welcome back. Despite the cooler temperatures and rain today, many Wisconsinites are out enjoying the great outdoors. This weekend, admission to the state's 66 state parks is free for Wisconsin residents and out-of-state visitors. Additionally, no licenses are required to fish in Wisconsin waters, and trail fees are waived on a state trail for running. biking, and ATVing. Today was also National Trail Day, an annual event celebrating the ways Americans enjoy trails and parks. About 1,000 Pokemon players gathered today to trade cards and play video games at today's Pokemon Regional Championships. Players came from all over the world to compete against each other for championship points at the Monona Terrace. With enough points, they will qualify for the Master Pokemon Conference in Washington, D.C.
There's a very interesting game behind it. It's like chess with cards, right? There's a lot of thought, a lot of planning.
Players competed in league and premier challenges, but not everyone chased points. People of all ages, including families and Poke parents, came to the conference just to have fun and play casual Pokemon games. People walking the concourse had to move over today for some hefty visitors. Today was the 40th annual Cows on the Concourse. The event kicks off Dairy Month in June every year. Visitors were able to get up close and personal with 15 different cattle and learn more about them.
So this is bringing the cows to a large population for them to get to interact, touch a cow for the first time ever, and see what's such a big part of Wisconsin.
In addition to the main event, Cows on the Concourse had a fitness zone, scavenger hunt, and dairy education zone. There are dairy-related activities across the state all month long. To find a list, just go to hooraywisconsindairy.com. Madison also kicked off Pride Month today as the calendar flipped to June. The UW Facebook page posted a photo this morning of rainbow-colored terrace chairs on the Memorial Union Terrace. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway, the city's first openly gay mayor, will open the celebration of Pride Month on Monday at noon by raising a rainbow flag in front of the city's municipal building. June is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer Pride Month. Well, it should be a pretty nice day for that flag raising, Dana. Let's get a look at your first alert weather.
Tomorrow does look wonderful. Monday looks great after the stormy start that we had to our weekend today. It'll be nice to have a quiet, sunny end to the weekend. Right now we do have a little bit of rainfall right along the state line in Rock County, but the rest of the area slowly dealing with a clearing sky overnight. Those storm reports from earlier, mostly of hail in the southeast corner of the state in Janesville. Just after 3 o'clock, we had a report of about an inch-sized hail, so about $50 for us around the northern Rock County area. Also saw a few reports from there, and then New Glarus, just about 3/4 of an inch size hail for us. That report coming in just after 2 o'clock. So we did have a few watches and warnings get issued for us earlier. Nothing in effect right now. But those hail spots popping up for us earlier this afternoon. No threat for severe weather overnight. All of the storms are shifting southeast for us. This low pressure is driving those storms through the northern Midwest for us into Michigan. They're dealing with some strong storms right now. Also the northern edge of Ohio, and they'll be traveling into the New England area. That's just going to give us a little northern breeze overnight. So our temps are going to be a little cooler heading into tomorrow morning, and then we have sunshine for your Sunday. So overnight we steadily become mostly clear. We're not expecting anything to pop up for us on Sunday. By Monday morning, the breeze shifts a little bit, coming a little more southerly, and that's going to help our temperatures hop up a little more. Monday afternoon will be a few degrees warmer for us throughout the day. A few clouds build in on Tuesday, and then our next chance for rain will start to develop Tuesday night. So a little closer look at overnight. Again, a mostly clear sky for us. Temperatures will fall to the upper 40s for our overnight lows. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be in the upper 60s. So a little below average, but still very pleasant outside with that sunshine. By Monday morning, we're falling to the upper 40s yet again, but in the afternoon, we're looking at highs in the mid to low 70s for us. So temperatures again closer to average, a few degrees warmer than Sunday. It shouldn't be too bad outside. Of course, today is the first day of June. Looking back at the May that was, we actually finished the month a little below average for our temperatures, just about 1.5 degrees below average. Of course, that's thanks to that nice cool stretch that we had at the beginning of the month. As far as precipitation was concerned, we picked up quite a bit during May. We're over 3.5 inches above average for us. So the monthly total about 6 and just under a quarter, 6.17 inches for us. A lot of rain coming in for May. So right now it does look like the start of June, even though we had a few showers today. Our 10-day forecast isn't including a lot of showers, and that's good news right now. Overnight low temperature of about 48 degrees. All of those showers ending for us, and our skies become mostly clear. Tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at a high of 68 with a mostly sunny sky. It should be pretty pleasant outside for Sunday. Same goes for Monday with that sunshine. We do have the slight chance for some showers coming through on Thursday evening, and then that chance for showers and thunderstorms developing overnight. May have a few showers lingering into Wednesday morning, but it won't affect much of your Wednesday afternoon. Temps stay pretty close to average throughout the work week. And then another opportunity for rain will come in on Friday and Saturday. But there's a lot of sun in that 10-day forecast, Amanda. And I know, the past weeks we've had a lot of rain in our 10-day forecasts. There's been a few days where there were just stretches of days and days on end of rain. So it'll be nice just to have a little bit of a dry spot.
Oh, yeah. We definitely need a break.
Just
from
a bit
that.
of a break.
Some sunshine is great.
Yeah, and then once the rain, picks back up, some lighter showers would be nice too, rather than the heavier storms coming through.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. The Packers head coach making an appearance on the mound today, despite a little injury. That story coming up next in sports.
A look.
Well, some injury news to start tonight. Gio Gonzalez heading to the 10-day injured list with what is officially being called arm fatigue. So what does that mean? Well, Craig Counsell said today that Gonzalez isn't feeling any pain. It's just a dead arm type of feeling. Gonzalez making 6 starts for the Brewers so far since he signed in late spring. Manny Pena activated in his spot. He hasn't played since May 15th because of a hamstring injury. Meanwhile, game 3 of the series, a lot of runs here. We pick it up in the 9th. Brewers down 2. Keston Hiura. 2-run home run. We tie the game up at 10. And then we needed extra innings tonight. 1 on for Orlando Arcia. That one is gone. His second home run of the game. Brewers take the lead 12-10. They hang on to win in 13 innings. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur not going to let a little torn Achilles stop him from throwing out first pitch at the Green and Gold charity softball game. Not too bad there either. These guys proving they've got some skills on the diamond as well as the football field. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with a base hit. Aaron Rodgers trying to come home there to score a 5-run first inning for the offense. Fast forward to the bottom of the sixth. Geronimo Allison, that one is over the fences. The offense, led by Devontae Adams, beat the defense. Captain Blake Martinez at the helm there. 16-8, the final score.
We got some big hitters out here. I feel like it's pretty one-sided. One of them right here holding the mic for me. Bobby Tonyan is our ringleader for sure. A couple other guys in there that stepped up. So, like I said, it wasn't really a surprise because we knew what was going to happen from the jump. But, you know, it was good to get the victory.
We had a couple guys sitting out there on the ground in the outfield. A couple guys Instagram living during the plays. Didn't come ready to go, and next year I think we're going to have a team bonding event at the batting cages before the event, so that's the plan.
No Instagram living in the outfield for Blake Martinez, right? Well, it's going to be a busy few weeks ahead for the spring sports teams as they wrap up their season, starting with the WIA Boys State Individual Tennis Championship today. Lots of fans checking out their favorite players at Nielsen earlier this morning. In Division I singles, third-place match between Verona's Will Tennyson and Sun Prairie's Aiden Shooter. Tennyson wins the third-place match in 3 sets. In Division II, Kelby Mack and Noah Wankerl repping for Sauk Prairie in the championship match against Josh Jansen and Christian Remington of Notre Dame Academy. Match point and the Sauk Prairie duo with some good awareness. Wankerl letting that ball go by. It is out of bounds, and Wankerl wins the state title, and they couldn't be more elated.
Feels really good. I got pretty close last year with Parker, who graduated. We got third, so it feels really good after being so close.
It didn't feel quite as big of a stage in the moment. I guess I was just able to stay locked in. I don't think I've really grasped the moment yet.
WIA State Track and Field Championships at UW La Crosse. We pick it up with the girls 100-meter hurdles in Division II. A tight race in the middle there, but Mackenzie Hayroth pulling ahead down the stretch, setting a new state record with a time of 14.36 seconds. Another historic moment in the 100-meter dash in Division II. Sylvia Johansson crossing the finish line first, representing Clinton High School. She sets a new state record as well with a time of 11.96 seconds. Here are your final standings. In Division I, Muskego wins first place for the girls. Memorial and East, the highest finishers from our area. They were tied for 15th. La Follette finishes 20th with Kiara Lee setting a new record in the triple jump. In Division II, Wisconsin Lutheran and Freedom finish top 2 and Lodi taking home 3rd place. And in Division III girls, Aquinas winning the top spot thanks to top finishers in the track events. In Division I boys, Kimberly gets the gold. Middleton finishing in a 3-way tie for 11th. Division II boys, Freedom taking the top spot by a point and a half. Monroe finishes in 8th place, tied with Lodi. And last but not least, in Division III, Aquinas winning for the boys as well. Cambridge with a 3rd place finish at state. So this is just the beginning of it all. We still got baseball, softball, a lot more sports to come. A busy couple weeks for high schoolers.
A busy couple weeks. All right. Thanks so much. We'll be right back. So most of the showers have wrapped up and some sunshine on the way.
Yeah, we're expecting a really nice Sunday. Of course, we do still have a little isolated shower moving through Rock County. And it wouldn't be surprising if we see maybe 1 or 2 more showers up until about midnight, but our skies are becoming mostly clear and certainly no more strong thunderstorms are expected for us overnight. By tomorrow morning, we're mostly clear throughout the afternoon. It's going to be nice and sunny. It'll be a little cooler. Our temperatures will be in the upper 60s for afternoon highs, so a little cooler, a little below average, but with that sunshine should be really pleasant outside for us. Monday also very pleasant. Temps will be in the low 70s with some sunshine. Tuesday and Wednesday we're expecting partly cloudy skies, but this is going to come along with a bit of a chance for showers overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Notice temperatures through the rest of the work week though we stay at least at average, if not above. And the next time for significant rainfall that could be coming through, our next system will be for Friday and Saturday. So we've got a little bit of time before we have to start really talking about big storm chances for us again.
We definitely need that break.
Yes, it'll be nice.
All right. Thanks so much. Have a great night.